From Reno, Nevada, it's time for Renegades Hockey. A very pleasant good evening to you, wherever you may be, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Philip Goodman. Tonight, the Reno Ice Raiders are donning their throwback Reno Renegades jerseys, and they will battle the NorCal Stampede. Back in August, the Reno Ice Raiders hosted 2 exhibition games with the Stockton Stampede, and let's just say I ran out of lines on my score sheet for penalties, fights, and goals. However, a new ownership has taken over the Stampede. They have rebranded themselves as the NorCal Stampede. They basically imploded the roster, kept a few of the guys, but got rid of the fighters and the troublemakers. So we might actually have a well-played game of hockey tonight. Not just a remake of Slapshot or Goon, which I watched today, by the way. I haven't got to watch the last few minutes of that. For the Ice Raiders, it's been 3 weeks since dropping a couple of games against the Jackson Hole Moose. For the new and improved Stampede, these are the first 2 games that they are playing as the NorCal Stampede since Kyle Pruitt and his ownership group have taken over. The teams will be coming out of the locker room in just a few moments, and we'll get this game underway. In the meantime, hit the like button and smash that subscribe button so you'll be notified later this week when the highlight reel of tonight's game is released. Keep that browser window open. Ice Raiders Hockey, Renegades Hockey is coming your way right here on YouTube. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet. As the NorCal Stampede make their way out of the locker room, in a moment, your Reno Renegades will take the ice, and Chris Payne will have your starting lineups. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is Chris Payne with your starting lineups for both squads.
Thank you, Philip. Fans, time for tonight's introduction and the starting lineup for the visiting NorCal Stampede. Head trainer, Darren Norris. Assistant coach, Eric King. And head coach, Kyle Pruitt. On defense, number 2, Cray Lewis. On defense, number 18, Austin Marshall. Left wing, number 49, Sean Yep. At center, number 8, Hunter Sign. Right wing, number 21, Manny Tana. And in goal, number 34, Gonzalo Gutierrez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time to meet your Reno Renegades. Assistant trainer Carlos Cardosa. Assistant trainer Jake Seeley. Head trainer Jeff Senford. Assistant coach Mike Perkins. Head coach Shane Hickey. And now your starting lineup. Number 19, your captain on defense, Andrew Peterson. Also on defense, number 18, John Sobieski. Left wing, number 25, stand tall with Drake DeBerry. At center, number 17, hard-hitting Chris Witten. Right wing, number 97, Keegan Jones. And in goal tonight, making his official Reno Renegades debut, make some noise for number 30, Joel Sorensen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask those who are able
Shane Whitecloud, a unique mix, kind of like Neil Diamond and Scott Stapp got together and sang the anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, make some noise for Shane Whitecloud.
That was a compliment, by the way. I hope everyone understood that. The officials for tonight's contest, Brian Farley and Trevor Jarvis, will wear the orange armbands. On the lines, Skylar Bryson and Chris Bryson. Your goaltending matchup, Gonzalo Gutierrez for the NorCal Stampede, and for the Reno Renegades, making his debut, Joel Sorensen. Joel's a bit of a local hero. For those of you that aren't aware, a couple of months ago, there was an incident up at Boca Stampede. The reservoir had frozen over, and a bunch of guys were up there playing hockey. Well, unfortunately, the ice cracked, and some of those players fell through. But level-headed Joel was able to fish out 4 of his buddies. Sadly, one of them did not make it. But, yeah, Joel's a hero. He saved some lives, and hopefully he can save the Raiders tonight in net against the NorCal Stampede. Dropping the ceremonial puck is Ken Venus, a Reno Renegade original from the 1995-96 season. He only played a couple of games in that 96-97 campaign before he told me the story. He was about to get in a fight with a guy, and as he pulled his arm back to punch the other guy, he actually herniated discs in his back, and he passed out before even throwing or landing a punch on his own. We'll have an in-depth interview with Ken at the first intermission, so you guys don't want to miss that. See you at the intermission. Ken still lives in the Reno area. He is a real estate agent. And he also coaches the Ice Breakers. That's the adults who want to learn how to play hockey. Mr. Moore, the Renegades will be this weekend too. I don't know about next weekend. We'll find out. And this game is underway, brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet. The Renegades had won the draw, but it was taken away. Wow, 3 weeks away without hockey, and let's see if we remember how to do this. Hopefully the Renegades do as well. Yeah, we're going to refer to them as the Renegades tonight since they don't have any Ice Raiders logos on them. They've even switched up their helmets. Stampede walk it right into the middle, then cut to the outside, and Sorensen is in the game making his first save. Finally taken away by Reno. The captain, Peterson, sends it off of DeBerry's stick. He'll go for a change behind the play, and Gutierrez will leave it for his defenseman. Turned over in front, a shot is saved by Gutierrez. Puck is loose in front, and the goalie is down. Now they score. Looks like Jeff Geron found the loose change on the right wing, and the Ice Raiders break the ice 54 seconds in. It is Jeff Geron's goal, assisted by Keegan Jones and Chris Witten. That's a Lansing real estate goal, and it only took 54 seconds. Mr. Moore, I haven't heard anything about the Rage jerseys. I think they're sticking with the Renegade thing. But they don't send me the memo. We also didn't get the memo about wearing cowboy boots and cowboy hats. We'll try to get ready for that tomorrow, though. Meanwhile, puck is in the right wing corner of the Ice Raiders, and falling on his wallet was Tyler Harris right in front of us. Even he's a little embarrassed by that. Speaking of falling, one of the referees in the pregame blew a skate. Fortunately, he did have the replacement steal, and he's out there cruising around, no worse for wear. Puck is sent out of the Ice Raiders zone. It goes off of Montgomery, still loose. Now it bounces off of Ramsey Anderson, still bouncing around out there, and no one seems to want to take control of the puck. Finally, Nick Anderson comes in. He dangles through everybody. It rolls right in on Gutierrez and is slapped wide of the cage. Puck comes out of the zone. And regrouping is Weston Nash on defense. Puck sent all the way in, tracked down by Troy Abramson. He's pressured by the Renegades. Still battled for in the left wing corner, comes back up to the left point for Jackson Bauman. Jackson Bauman's wearing number 28 tonight. I apologize, Chris Payne. Still left him on number 2. 28 is Jackson Bauman tonight. We'll get that corrected in case that comes up, as it did a moment ago. Ice Raiders, Renegades have it. Now it comes back to Peterson. He looks for a slap pass, one-timer. Got shanked wide. Another shot from the right side. That one might have got a glove. I heard it tick something as it comes all the way back into Reno's end. 3 minutes gone by, first period. Thanks for logging on. I'm Philip Goodman. The first of 2 games against the NorCal Stampede, the last 4 against the season. And there's the first big hit of the night. It's Morgan Ellis on one of the Stampede. Nearly painted him into the corner, the LeBlue painting hit of the night. Well, he painted him into the boards. You want to paint the boards. But yeah, we'll see if we get some corner hits out of this tonight. Slapped around around the blue line. Viniski getting a shift and going for a change behind the play. Top line of DeBerry Jones and Barba comes out. DeBerry gets pounded by 2 NorCal Stampede players. And the Stampede will get it out of the zone only as far as the blue line as Tyrell intercepted that pass, sends it cross ice. Play is on sides. A wrister blocked, shouldered away by Gutierrez. Held in at the right corner, but taken away by the Stampede. It looked like they got a little bit crossed up exiting the zone. So with a completely new personnel, the Stampede and the Ice Raiders, their previous history is kind of washed away. Here's a shot by Chris Witten that's blocked in front. The rebound try goes wide. Where'd it go? It's on the side of the net, and on his knees, smothering it, is Gutierrez. Our PA announcer, Chris Payne, is doing only songs from 1995 to 1997 in honor of the Reno Renegades seasons. As the Renegades win the draw, they walk it to the middle, and Geron will send it softly in the corner where Fagergren goes after it, but the larger man stepped in front of him, can't get a number on that train. That was Matt Broman that got in the way of Fagergren. Fagergren has the puck taken away from him as he was just getting it into the Stampede zone. Now for Nash. It gets past Nash. Going after it is Tyler Harris. Harris gets painted into the corner hard. There you go, Chris Payne. Harris a little soft on his feet there, though. As the Ice Raiders have it. Here's a shot looking for the corner. Got blocked in front. Fagergren with it again. Trades places with Bauman. Now it's behind the net. Looking in front, they score! Geron with his second goal, camped out on the doorstep all by himself. A one-timer, and it's 2-0. Charlie Montgomery getting the assists. An assist along with Zeph Fagergren. And Jeff Geron with his second goal of the night. It's already 2-0, just barely 5 minutes in. Here's another wrister. That goes wide on the rush by the Renegades. They walk it to the middle. Ramsey Anderson looking back door, and a pass bounced around in the feet of the Reno skater. This one is saved by Gutierrez, and this one trickles home. Ramsey Anderson scores. Wow, Chris Payne and I were trying to figure out the assists, and before we could even track that one down, Nick Anderson with a quick wrister, and it's 4-0. I would expect the Stampede to call a timeout. Wow, they're scoring goals faster than we can write them down, folks. Here comes Roger Hutchison. He gets stood up, but Hutchison is able to get the puck deep. The Ice Raiders take it away. They have it in front, and they score again! Viniski from the right side. And it's 5-0. Are we going to have to play 60 minutes? Like, when does the mercy rule come in? Well, like I said, we ran out of lines for goals in the first meeting between the Stockton Stampede, and we're already at 5. And it's only 6+ minutes into the game. Here comes Hutchison down the right wing. Hutchison tries to get around the defense, couldn't do it. And, this will be an interference penalty against Reno as they kind of set a pick on one of the guys. Yeah, interference is the call. So with a 5-0 lead, the Ice Raiders will have a PWM PK to handle. Interference is the call against Morgan Ellis. Peterson Wealth Management penalty kill for the Reno Renegades. Wow, Joel Sorensen in his first game. I think he's only had one shot that he's faced so far. All the action has been at the opposite end of the ice. Here's NorCal with it. They set up on the power play on the half wall. Here's a shot gloved easily by Sorensen. Yeah, that was only the second shot on goal for the Stampede. We forgot to start the clock. That's all right. A little power play time extra. Maybe it'll eat. No, we don't want a closer score, do we? Seven minutes gone by. First period. It's been a wild one. 5 goals, all at even strength by the Ice Raiders, but the Stampede have a power play. Stampede looked like they got held for a moment, but play continues. And it comes to the left point. Back to the left half wall. Pressured by Fagergren. Back down low. As the Stampede are forced to the outside. They can't get anything in the middle. Now they get it outside. They do get it to the middle, but the pass was intercepted and cleared the length of the ice. Jeff Giron strong on the kill. And the fans with a bit of a Bronx cheer for Gonzalo Gutierrez after he stopped the puck as it rolled in on him. Wow, a rude Reno welcome. Oh, I got 5 on it by Chris Payne. When I get into play-by-play mode, sometimes I tune out songs I don't know. The Loonies. We're going to get some presidents of the United States of America as well. It's there. It's coming. Here's a shot into the glove of Sorensen. A little bit of a chip shot using the sandwich. Those change-ups are actually harder than some of the lasers. How quick were all those goals? Let's see if I can do the math. 13:38, 13:53. That was 15 seconds. Then at 14:05, that was 12 seconds, and 14:28. So 1, 2, 3, 4 goals in 50 seconds. 4 goals in 50 seconds. I don't have the software to find out what the record is for most goals in a 1-minute span, as the Ice Raiders are still full throttle. Yeah, I'm just going to toggle back and forth between Ice Raiders and Renegades, since it's kind of what I'm used to here. Here's a shot that never made it through. It's blocked in front, and now picked up in the left corner by Morgan Ellis. Ellis sends it cross ice for Tyrell, who, feeling the pressure, will make the safe play and reverse it back. Now the Ice Raiders will break it out. It deflects off of Viniski's stick and right to a waiting Stampede player. This play is offsides, since NorCal did not clear to the zone. Standing room only crowd here in Reno tonight. I think this might be the biggest crowd ever, actually. There's a lot of bodies packed in here. Face off in the neutral zone right in front of our kitchen is won cleanly by the Ice Raiders. Dumped in by Keegan Jones. Jones is used to wearing maroon. He went to USC. With the maroon and yellow there. There's another LeBlue painting hit job in the corner. And again, it's Tyler Harris getting the worst of that. Ice Raiders have to touch up. NorCal gets it into the middle, coming through the neutral zone with speed, but he lost the handle on the puck, and it comes right to Chris Witten on what looked like an easy regroup. His wrister looking for the upstairs corner, gets the glass. And now coming through the neutral zone with speed and missing the hip check was Weston Nash. It's a 2-on-1 and a shot. Save made by Sorensen. That's your first Lone Wolf chop rod save of the game, making a big kick save on the 2-on-1. Jones leaves it now left side, now back to the right side, and a shot save on the bid by DeBerry. Thrown in front, and Tyler Harris nearly put it into his own net. It comes out of the zone onto the stick of Theo Habucha. Habucha winds, shoots, and it's gloved by Sorensen. He'll drop it. Actually, was it wide of the net? I thought he gloved it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Nash caught that? Oh, wow. You saw that better than I did. Time for me to head to Nevada Retina Associates. I think my left eye changed in the middle of the week. Things are a little blurry, and I'm not talking about last night. St. Patrick's Day. Hope you all had a good time. You're all safe. As I was blocked out of the action by referee Jarvis for a moment. Now I see the game in front of me as Andrew Peterson weaves his way through the NorCal Stampede. He gets around the defense on the left corner. Peterson wants to get on the goal-scoring action. Instead, he'll drop it up for Sobieski. Sobieski walks it down to the middle, leaves it left side for Giron. His wrister with traffic in front hit a skate of a Stampede and goes into the corner. Comes back to Giron at the left point. Giron back for Peterson right side. Peterson's wrister scores! I think it was deflected in front. I thought I heard something. There was bodies in motion, so we'll have to see who they give this to. It's another Lansinger real estate goal and a 6-0 lead. Well, they're bypassing the celebration line, so let's see. They're giving the goal to Peterson. I think at intermission I'm going to have to go to the locker room and sort things out, or maybe they won't mind so much. Chris Payne just astutely noted that it's been almost 5 minutes without an Ice Raiders goal, which is like an eternity in this game. Face off in the Renegade zone, won by the Renegades. Here's Charlie Montgomery. Montgomery crosses with Fagergren. Actually, that was Giron looking for his hat trick, and that went wide. Another try from the right point goes wide, and Fagergren gets in there to free up the puck, but the Stampede come away with it. Intercepted in the neutral zone. Keegan Jones, or I beg your pardon, that's Nick Anderson, I beg your pardon, wearing 21. And his shot went off the bar and out of play. Face off to the left of Gutierrez, who's had a bit of a rough night. Not getting a lot of defensive help in front of him, and their offense, we have yet to see click in any way. The one power play had all of 2 shots on it. Puck comes back to Tyrell, left corner. He makes a sidestep move, nice play. Walks it to the middle, dances around everybody. His backhander went wide of the net. Oh, I would have loved to see Tony Tyrell bury that one. As the Stampede ice the puck. 7.5 to go. First period, a 6-0 lead for the Ice Raiders. Face-off won cleanly by Reno. With it is Jackson Bauman. He'll send it around the boards for Nick Anderson. Misses Anderson's stick, then Anderson gets a 2-for-1 on Stampede hits. Anderson tries to move his way through. He gets run over and knocked off the puck as he was trying to get a shot away. Stampede will get it out of the zone, poked free by Weston Nash, and Nash gets it into the middle. Here's a chance for Reno, being stood up on the play. Julian Herrera. Nice check there by the Stampede, and they will get it out of the zone. Weston Nash behind his own net, reverses play for Jackson Bauman. Bauman cross ice, his pass misses, and swoop in to pick it up. Morgan Ellis. Ellis for Viniski. Viniski had his pocket picked for a moment, ahead for Hutchison. It went off of Hutchison at the red line. Gutierrez will leave it behind his cage for his defense. Knocked down by Viniski. It's in the feet of the referee over by the Zamdor. Stolen right back, comes to Viniski. Viniski holds up, walks it over to the right side for Hutchison. They got a man in front, and they couldn't get it to him. Now it's cleared all the way down by NorCal, and this will be icing. 6 Lansinger Real Estate goals in the first period. A little soft chili peppers intro to everyone just take a breath. Sobieski's wrister with traffic in front right off the draw. That got blocked. And motoring through the neutral zone is Broman. Broman's shot is sticked up in the air. A rebound try goes wide. The second real quality look here for the Stampede 15 minutes into the game. Turnover by NorCal for Keegan Jones for Sobieski now. Sobieski sauce pass to DeBerry, misses, and it's cleared out of the zone. Hard hitting Chris Witten from his red line. Cross ice for Jones. He's got DeBerry crashing the net. Jones cuts to the middle and a wrister is wide. Cleared out again. With it is Barba. Barba for Jones. Jones. I beg your pardon, it was DeBerry that was offsides on the near side. Hadn't got out of the zone in time. I think sometime in the 90s, I try to brand myself as Big Philly style, and it just didn't go over too well. I tried. Oh, the 90s. What's your favorite 90s memory? I want to hear your comments in the YouTube chat here. From 95, 96 specifically, if you can recall back that far. And if you weren't born yet, like some of my 12-year-olds that I coached, then, well, that's okay. Puck is behind the net now for Giron. Giron with 2 goals tonight, looking forward to the trick. I was hoping he'd get that natural Hattie, the first 3 goals of the game. Comes back to Tyrell at the left point, knocked down, and it goes wide. Fagergren with the chance. It's loose in front, and an Ice Raider got hooked on the play. There's a penalty coming. Yeah, the back referee, Brian Farley, making the call on the hook. That is correct, sir. The captain, Nathaniel Drenkon, going to the box for hooking. And I could hear I beg your pardon, that's Hunter Sign wearing number 8. Hunter Sign, as he entered the box, he said to his teammates on the bench, I just saved us a goal, and he's absolutely right, he did. If you're going to take a defensive zone penalty, at least make sure that you're saving or preventing a goal. It's a Brewers Cabinet power play with the Ice Raiders / Renegades leading 6-0. And the Stampede get the puck out of the zone. A wrister from the right side is well wide and taking a hard hit ridden into the boards. That was Ramsey Anderson. He's got a couple of shoves for Broman, a couple of smiles even. Maybe Broman the only one smiling as the Ice Raiders move the puck around the outside with just over a minute to go on the power play. Here's Nash. Nash, his wrister went off the stick and in. It went off of Gutierrez's stick and in for the Brewers Cabinet power play goal. Julian Herrera getting credit for this goal on the assist by Weston Nash. Ice Raiders having some trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. Now they do. Viniski sends it right side. Drop pass back for Viniski. He gets pinned on the boards. Now the Stampede will float it out of the zone. Peterson with a nice curl to get away from the Stampede pressure. And he will drop it back for his D partner Sobieski. Ahead for Ellis. Ellis's pass goes off the leg of a Stampede player and back into Reno zone. Ellis for Hutchison. Hutchison, right side, his shot blocked in front. And it comes to Viniski. He dangles through, he shoots and scores. Viniski makes it 8-0. The official has got jokes. He said, "You getting tired of seeing me?" Not really. It means we're scoring a lot of goals. Right? Yeah, as long as it's... I should have looked at... Well, I purposely didn't look at the score sheet from the exhibition games because I knew going into tonight that there was a completely different personnel and there weren't going to be as many fights. Did not expect it to be this many goals. Also, back in those August exhibition games, we had another player whose name I won't mention, but he was really good at scoring and handling the puck and passing, and I think he had like 8 or 9 points in each game. But he's not here, and neither are many of those other Stampede players. So that is what happens with new clubs. You know, you get new personnel; they're filling each other out. They're still learning their own systems. It's their first games too. The Stampede hadn't played any other games until coming to Reno, and Reno has had some really tough competition in the last 6 games. And Tony Tyrell nearly knocked the lights out of Austin Marshall. My goodness. That would have been a call to a Reno emergency physicians had that hit landed. Oh boy, keep your heads up, boys. Chris Witten has the puck in his feet. He gets ridden into the boards. And it's battled for right in front of the Zamdor. Witten is able to fish it out of everything. Witten takes it behind the net, floats it to the middle, and a shot is denied. Wow, a save made by Gutierrez. That one did not get through. Puck taken away by NorCal. It goes deep into Reno's end behind Sorensen. And there's a shot kick saved by Sorensen. Still fought for behind the net. They walk it out in front. The pass never got through, and Giron is able to clear it. Oh, Chris Payne forgot his 1 minute announcement. Oh, it's too late. Time is gone. You missed it. Yeah, we don't do that. That's okay. It's been 3 weeks. Like I said, we're a little rusty. Puck battled for in the neutral zone. Giron's backhander intended for Montgomery was broken up. And Monty, Dr. Tooth, will get it back to the D, Weston Nash, as they play it cross ice. Few ticks left in this first period. That has been all Ice Raiders. Sobieski with it now. Actually, Jackson Bauman, I beg your pardon. He gets shouldered off the puck. And this play is still on sides, actually, but time will run out on the first period. The Renegades put up a snowman, 8-0. A power play goal and 7 even strength goals. Well, don't go too far, folks. We're going to have an in-depth interview with Ken Venus in just a moment once everybody gets off the ice. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Joining me now is Ken Venus. Ken, originally from South Massachusetts, made his way to Germany to play professional hockey. And how did you end up in Reno playing for the first-year Renegades back in the 90s?
Well, it was actually a long trip. I'll make it kind of short. I took a tour in Europe, Germany, Austria, and Italy. Met up with a bunch of great people over there. Made my way back to the States, had some tryouts in the East Coast Hockey League. Landed with the Roanoke Valley Rampage, and then transitioned from there over into Central Hockey League in Memphis. After Memphis, a trial with the Boston Bruins. Didn't pan out, but that's fine. Life deals you all kind of pitches. And then actually what happened was after the expansion draft, after playing against a bunch of the coaches in the Central Hockey League, I got a call from Ron Florcard, an old Philadelphia Flyer, who I played against. He says, hey, we got a brand new Reno franchise coming in, and I'd like you to come out here and play for the team. And that's how I landed here in Reno. Great place.
And you've never left. You still live and work here today.
Yep, I've been here longer than I've been in my birth town of South Boston, Massachusetts. So I'm actually a Renoite now. Lake Tahoe, Reno, one of the greatest places on earth here.
So after an unfortunate injury, and we won't go into the details about that injury in the 90s, you helped develop the rink that was in Sparks. Talk about how difficult it was to get that rink up and running, and why it didn't work, and how hockey has developed to where we are at Reno Ice now.
Well, back when I retired, we had a bunch of local investors who wanted to put a multi-sport complex together. Great cause. We had an ice rink, inline rink, basketball courts, soccer fields, all that. A little bit too big for the original birth of a hockey rink. Most of the rinks here in the Reno area were actually built and retrofitted into kind of odd-sized buildings. Now, present day, we have one of the nicest facilities I've actually ever been in. Better than some of the barns that we've ever played in the CHL, East Coast Hockey League. The people here at Reno Ice and the Ice Raiders, I say, one of the amazing facility we have. We're looking for the expansion coming down the line here as well. So as far as ice hockey in the Reno area, we are booming. I actually volunteer teach here, some of the adult programs. My son plays, my wife plays. It's just one of those things where I fell in love with the area and met the right person and decided to stay and build a family and a future here.
Let's talk about the level that you coach now. It's called the Icebreakers. And so for any of you out there that aren't at the game tonight and live in the Reno area and you've never played hockey, it's called the Icebreakers. And it's adults, sure, my age and younger, or actually any, or you tell me what ages, where they can learn the fundamentals and learn from a pro. Talk about the development of hockey players today versus what you saw in the 90s and even the 80s growing up as a kid.
Well, as a kid, like I say, the 80s and 90s, it was more focused on just the drills on the ice and just playing on the ice. Nowadays, honestly, everywhere from the NHL down into the minor levels, down to levels that we're seeing tonight, they actually do a lot of plyometrics, weights, off-ice training. I mean, they're on 24/7, basically, 365 days a year, take a couple days off here and there. Our Icebreakers program is for any adult that just had an inkling that I can play hockey, and you can. And so Reno Ice encourages people to come out. We put you on some skates. We teach you the basics of hockey, everything from the blue lines to skating to stopping. Stopping's kind of later on down the line because we have boards, that's perfectly fine. But our fans here tonight watching the Ice Raiders, I would say there's probably at least 30 to 50 of them up in the stands right now that are some of my Icebreakers. Just adults that they are just craving for the knowledge of hockey, and it shows every day when they show up to play.
So I took what was I doing? I was with a bunch of coaches when one of the Western regional people from USA Hockey was here, and he showed the exponential growth of how many NHL players there are, California-born, Texas-born, West Coast hockey. Can you talk a little bit about the difference between East Coast and West Coast hockey and how the growth of the Kings, Ducks, Sharks has helped feed this Reno hockey environment?
Oh, absolutely, and it all started way back when Wayne Gretzky got moved over to Los Angeles Kings. That actually brought the game of hockey to the West Coast. With that, you had all these other leagues pop up, like the Reno Renegades, when I played back in 95, 96, became the West Coast Hockey League. Reno, Fresno, Bakersfield, Anchorage, Alaska, Fairbanks, San Diego.
And the Long Beach Ice Dogs. I'm repping my old school stuff because the Ice Dogs actually fed some of the Kings players back in the day too. Jamie Storr I saw on one of the lineups.
Yep, and that's just it. Is it doesn't matter where you're playing hockey. It has no borders anymore. Canada players, Boston players, West Coast players. When we built the old rink way back when, 25 years ago, some of the players out there, sort of like Peterson, Andrew Peterson. I remember when he was a small little bugger. A couple of these guys actually went on to play levels higher than I played, which I'm so proud of. They're amazing players, and we just like seeing the growth of the hockey. And West Coast, East Coast, doesn't matter. If you have a passion for the game, you're going to learn the game, you're going to excel.
All right, now I got to ask you some dumb questions. Who is your favorite hockey player?
I have to be Raymond Bourque.
Big defenseman from Boston, one-time Cup winner with Colorado Avalanche. What is your favorite hockey memory?
My favorite hockey memory, my personal memory, honestly, when I was playing for the Memphis River Kings back in '93, I got the opportunity to skate in a warm-up with Gordie Howe. So I have some pictures of me with Gordie Howe with our jerseys. It says Venus, Howe, and Havlin, my roommate at the time, Kyle Havlin, great kid. And like I say, we got to sit in the locker room and just ask him some questions. And he was just a true gentleman. And just, like I say, they don't call him Mr. Hockey for nothing.
I didn't think of any more dumb questions. I just wanted to talk to you forever because you're old school hockey. You're the history of the Renegades. We'll talk about the crowds. Where did the Renegades play, and how many fans would they draw?
Well, we used to play right over across the street over here at the Reno Sparks Convention Center. A friend of mine, Lindy Stednick, who was the general manager over there, and he was so passionate about the game of hockey, and he really worked hard to make sure the team was going to stick around for a while. We had a few changes where after my injury, there was some kind of franchise change. I lost track of it after that part because I was doing rehab with my back. But like I say, we started over there, and we averaged, I would say, probably anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 fans a night would be my guess. It was a rounded kind of arena. But here tonight, like I say, these people are so loud, they're fanatics. Like I say, originally when Reno Ice was getting ready to build a facility, I was asked by a group, what do you expect to see? And I said, an infestation. And they said, what do you mean an infestation? I said, I expect to see rink rats. You're going to see rink rats pop up all over the place. And it is true because I have an icebreaker here tonight, and he's a fanatic. His son's a fanatic. My wife plays the sport as well. We have a women's program here that is unbelievable. They're just passionate about it. And not to mention, we have some of the greatest coaches on earth. Mike Carter, our hockey director here, has been phenomenal. All the volunteer coaches from the kids. We've been in business now about a year, and just the level of their play from a year ago to now, it's off the charts. So hats off to, honestly, all the staff here at Reno Ice, the board members, everybody for making this happen.
Can you comment at all about the second sheet of ice that is hopefully coming soon?
It's very well desired, so if anybody has a checkbook or anybody has a Bitcoin or something like that they want to cash in, we'd gladly take it. We'll put it to great use. Like I say, we have hundreds and hundreds of players between adults and kids, not to mention our figure skating program, our power skating program kids, our public skaters. We are just growing as a community, a hockey community, and we're here to stay. It
kind of turned out to be a if you build it, they will come type thing. We knew that there were hockey players in Reno, but nobody knew that there would be this many and as many figure skaters or parents that were willing to put their kids in the program. And the kids, well, once you actually get out on the skates and do it, everybody loves it.
And the other part of that is we have a lot of transplants, not only from the East Coast, we also have a lot of the California folks moving into town here, your Ice Dogs. And like I say, those kids are coming from programs, and they're actually coming onto our ice programs and helping elevate our players who are just kind of beginning and really excelling. As well as like our figure skaters. They got Joni Malarchuk's involved with the rink here, Clint Malarchuk as well. We've got some great young players that I remember were really small kids here who help out at the rink. Petey, Andrew Peterson, the Peterson family, the Icebreakers. The Ice Raiders. It's just a phenomenal community, and you're right. If you build it, they will come. Right now, we are ready for our second sheet.
We absolutely are. Hopefully it's going to have the full bowl seating, and we can really get this place rocking and rolling. Although it's rocking and rolling now, the Ice Raiders with an 8-0 lead after the first 20 minutes of play. What did you see out of the Ice Raiders and the system that they play? Has the game changed at all today versus what you played back in the 90s?
Back in the 90s, there's more of a dump and chase, bump and grind. With the players nowadays, honestly, the skill levels are so high. They're doing much more puck movement, transitioning into neutral zones to bring the puck backwards to spread the ice zones open. And you're seeing much more tape-to-tape passes out there. Some of the players out here are moving at speeds that are just kind of crazy.
And does any of that, how much of that has to do with the technology changing as well? Lighter skates, lighter sticks with more torque on it?
I would beg for a graphite stick back when I was playing. I used the old Ron Francis curve. We used to burn them up in the locker room and bend our curves on them.
The McSorley curve issue?
Curve issue, yep. And like I say, these sticks are so light, and with these guys who work out, and like I say, these guys are fit, they're fast, they're young, and when they lean into these sticks here, they're getting tons and tons of power out of them. So.
When you look at players in the 80s and 90s, they were skinny like me. Sorry, the crowd's going nuts with Everclear and Chris Payne's music selection tonight. They were skinny like me. There was no gym time, but now it's all, like you said, the plyometrics and the exercising. So has an exercise regimen been available for you to be a better coach, or what are you coaching the Icebreakers to do as far as exercise and plyometrics?
Well, right now, as far as Icebreakers, anyone 18 and over, and what we're basically looking for them to do is learn the basics of skating, and they are breaking a sweat every night. So we're not going to do what we used to call Canadians, down and backs. We're putting them through drills, trying to get their technique, proper skating position, and learn the game at a safe pace. And they're graduating up into our Icebreaker leagues. We have a couple different leagues that Mike has put together. You have the EH League and the A League. EH for Canadian A League. And like I say, they're just crazy about the game. We don't have enough ice right now, so that second sheet, we need it quick, and we'll fill them both up pretty fast.
If you build it, they will skate. Our intermission guest has been Ken Venus, a Reno Renegade original. Ken, thank you so much for taking all this time. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Humbled and honored to be here. Thanks.
Thank you. Back Back to you, Jim. No, really, I'm about to go live. I might be on camera again. Referee Brian Farley has some jokes. Reno with 14 shots in that first period and 8 goals. Stampede with 6 shots and no goals. Reno won 14 of the 20 draws in that first period. We are underway, even strength skating, as the team switch sides, and this one launches right in on Gonzalo Gutierrez, and he makes a save. Gutierrez still in net? Yes, that is number 34. I was wondering if they'd make a goalie change after a barrage of goals by Reno, and it's a delayed offside, so I'm surprised they didn't blow it down with DeBerry still aggressive on the forecheck. Our intermission guest, Ken Venus, super nice guy to talk to. A wealth of hockey history in Reno and beyond. Puck comes back to the right point. A shot got blocked in front. Never made it to the net. Goes into the right wing corner. And now it's skated out by Peterson. Peterson tries a toe drag move, but it was knocked off of his stick. He got tripped behind the play. There's a shot, a rebound, and Chris Whitten missed an open 6x4. Chris Whitten with the backhander, and it goes just wide. Otherwise, it's 9-0. I almost wonder if he missed that on purpose. Here's a breakaway for the Stampede. A shot and a save made by Sorensen. And the Stampede will regroup from their own zone. Pass misses, but Keegan Jones was on his way to the bench for a change. Couldn't touch the puck. Might have been too many men. Here's Montgomery getting his way through to Stampede. Leaves it for Tyrell. Montgomery takes Tyrell's spot on the point as Tyrell activates offensively. Montgomery throws it on net looking for Tyrell in front. So I wonder if that was actually a set play. Get the defenseman involved in the play. Stampede cross up the Ice Raiders and get a shot away, but it was wide left as well. Puck battled for, and now it's chipped up and out. And Harris will get it in deep for the Stampede. Punched ahead for Montgomery. It's in his feet. He tried to leave it back for Giron. And it goes to Barba. Barba for Giron. Giron gets a slash on the hand. Giron's shot is saved by Gutierrez into the corner. And now it's flipped up and out of play. Think it landed back in play? I don't see. Do they need a puck? Nope, it came back. He's got it. You're welcome, Shooter 444. It was actually my pleasure to interview Ken. That was good stuff. Keegan looking for a hattie. Well, Keegan's got to get 3 more goals for the. Actually, yeah, Keegan doesn't have any goals yet, but at the rate the Ice Raiders were scoring in the first, there's still plenty of time to do that. I might get a hat trick too. Here's Ramsey Anderson. His wrister blocked in front. Rebound. No rebound. It rolled right in on Gutierrez, who hangs on for a whistle. Well, gosh, what has happened in the ECHL and West Coast Hockey League since Ken Venus played? Well, the Ice Dogs are gone, sadly. They folded in, let's see, that was the 06 season was their last. The San Diego Gulls still play. They're the ECHL affiliate for the Anaheim Ducks, as Weston Nash has it on the draw. Sends it over to Sobieski. Bakersfield is gone. Fresno's gone. Actually, I got to double check about the Falcons. Here's a chance in front, and Nick Anderson can't believe he didn't put that in the net. It was deflected out of play. Face off to the right of Gutierrez. It's won by it's won by Reno. I beg your pardon. Lost side of the puck through the ref in the stanchion. Comes now to NorCal and skating with it and slapping it off the leg of Weston Nash. That was Troy Abramson. So Troy's actually a local boy here in Reno. I've played some pond hockey with Troy. He's got great skill. And it's fun to see a local boy out here for the Stampede as this play is offsides against the Renegades. Didn't know that Troy was playing until I saw him in the locker room. I'm like, whoa, what's our local boy doing out here? I guess the Stampede, a little shy on bodies, needed some local help. Kind of like a few weeks ago, Kevin Sunday played for the Jackson Hole Moose, scored a goal too. A loud collision in the corner. Morgan Ellis laying the body on one of the Stampede. Puck is loose and Morgan Ellis nearly threw Hunter Sign into our living room. With it now is Hutchison, makes a toe drag move and no tripping call on the play because he was making the move around the man and left his leg dangling, I guess. I guess with an 8-0 lead, you're not going to get many calls. As the puck goes behind the net now. Flipped up and over to the head of Sobieski. Peterson will track it down. 5 minutes gone by, second period. Renegades still lead 8-0. And I'm kind of getting the sense that the foot has come a little bit off of the gas pedal from the Ice Raiders, as they're just nonchalantly getting the puck out of their own zone and haven't got much going on the forecheck here in the first 5 minutes of the second period. Stampede come away with it, but they turn it over to DeBerry at their own blue line. DeBerry tries to get around the corner and can't. Good defensive positioning by the Stampede on that play. Austin Marshall putting the body on DeBerry. Vaniski can't take the puck away. Now hard hitting Chris Wayton steps in front of one of the Stampede, but NorCal comes away with the puck. Hunter Sign with it. Looking down the barrel of Tony Tyrell's body check, and he peels away. Bouncing puck right in the left circle. And NorCal can't get a shot away. Comes back up to the left point. A wrister saved by Sorensen. Goes into the left corner. Now rimmed around to the right side. Tyrell will get to the loose puck. He'll reverse play. And it's behind the net. Still fought for in the corner. Sent back around for Tyrell. Bounces off that bad Zamboni door. And now it'll be a break for the Renegades. Vaniski 1-on-2. Vaniski winds, shoots, and a kick save by Gutierrez. Battled for on the right side. Now it goes to the left side. Puck is loose. Big collision in the crease. And it's held in by Tyrell at the left point. The Ice Raiders have it down low, and a shot on the one-timer by Giron looking for the trick. That went wide. Giron gets it back behind that. I take back what I said about no forecheck and nonchalant play. Ice Raiders with all kinds of pressure there. For Montgomery now. Into the middle for Vagagrin. He lets it go for Bauman. Bauman couldn't get around the defense. Now for Montgomery. Montgomery left point, sends it in the middle, but Vagagrin had the puck go behind him. Now it comes into the middle on a blast by, I think that was Montgomery. That one-timer hit something and bounced high and out of the way. Weston Nash cuts to the middle. His wrister save made. Comes back to Montgomery. All kinds of pressure here. Another backdoor pass. Now into the middle, and the one-timer by Fagergren was denied. Weston Nash for Giron. Giron into the middle for Fagergren. He gets tied up. Now they get it and score. Montgomery buries it. And it's 9-0. All kinds of pressure. The Stampede had no answer for the Ice Raiders passing on that sequence. Charlie Montgomery with the goal, assisted by Zeph Fagergren and Jeff Giron. Nick Anderson nearly got around the Stampede defense. Nick Anderson picks up the puck, collides with his own player, and that allows NorCal to skate it through the neutral zone. Across the blue line, barely on sides. NorCal with it, and their little back feed hit the side of the cage And now comes back to the left point. Intercepted. Here's a breakaway chance for Ramsey. Ramsey Anderson all alone. Deeks and scores! Ramsey Anderson takes the stretch pass and buries it on Gutierrez. Double digits for the Ice Raiders. Rammer from Nicky and Westy. I don't know if that's what they call him, but I just threw the E's on everything. Ramsey Anderson assisted by his brother, Nick Anderson, and Weston Nash. Morgan Ellis and Troy Abramson having a little bit of a laugh after a good collision. I can't tell actually if Troy is smiling or grimacing, if he's a little out of breath, because there is no checking league in here at Reno Ice, and I know Troy here's got some serious skill. I've seen the guy skate. Dude's got good feet and hands, but don't know when the last time he played contact hockey. I'll ask him before tomorrow's game. I'll also get a in-depth interview as here's a chance for NorCal. Wow, standing tall in net. Joel Sorensen denying the Stampede. Stampede with another chance here, right side, and it goes wide left. Morgan Ellis nearly had his own breakaway, but the Stampede were able to hold it at the blue line. Now Sobieski turns it over in the neutral zone. Stampede would have been offside. Puck bounces. Oh, I thought it was going to land on us as Troy Abramson and Sobieski get tangled up. Tyrell was ahead of the play. And no one was there for, oh, look at that. Was that Dreisen? Dreisen made it into the lineup now as Anderson got hooked. Ryan Dreisen is on the roster, but I don't know if, oh, that was loud right in front of us. Morgan Ellis and Hunter Sign coming together. Or was that, no, it could have been Barba. I think I saw 13. We'll get a look in a bit. Here's Viniski after the loose puck. Viniski for Jones in front. A one-timer save made by Gutierrez, robbing DeBerry on the one-time try. 10:30 to go, third period. Ice Raiders up 10-0. Thanks for sticking with us with this high-scoring game, 10-0. The Ice Raiders with the big lead. 4 goals in a span of 50 seconds in that first period. Ice Raiders with some pressure here in the Stampede zone. Stampede forced the puck along the wall. Now it comes back to Tyrell. DeBerry got dumped on the play. Play continues. Viniski misses the hip check. It comes in front. And DeBerry again denied by Gutierrez on a one-time try. Turns out Sheryl Crow did have a little fun before she died. She hung out with Kid Rock for a minute. And a background singer for Michael Jackson. Wasn't she also tied up with Lance Armstrong? Oh. We're having a good time here. In fact, we're having a ball. As Joel Sorensen keeps the puck out of the Reno net once again, denying the Stampede. We're exactly halfway through this contest. I don't expect it to end 20-0, although the Ice Raiders playing for a full 60. That's what they do. You just don't know. This one is knocked down at the Ice Raiders blue line, and that's a hand pass, yes. It's definitely a hand pass as the Stampede player gloved it down. And then it was touched by a Stampede stick. Face-off won by Reno. Weston Nash with it. Ahead for Montgomery. Montgomery fakes a slap shot, tosses it into the corner, goes after it himself. Thrown in front, but no shot taken. And Reno has it again behind the net. Centering pass for Fagergren just misses. And the Stampede will deflect it into Reno's end. Bauman takes an elbow and throws a cross-check into the back of one of the Stampede. Has another cross-check for Theo Habucha. Keep an eye on that developing story. Sorensen will play it ahead for Hutchison. Hutchison's pass missed. And with it now is Nash. Nash gets around the stick check of Sean Yep. Nash gets it down low. Nash takes it to the house. And a save made by Gutierrez. Well, I got to kind of wonder when it was like 3 or 4-0, why Stockton didn't do something to rally, a big hit, a fight, something. As the floodgates opened up and it turned quickly into a 5-0, 6, 7, 8, and here we are at 10-0 lead. Maybe they don't have fighters. Maybe that's not their thing. There is an art to fighting, especially on ice. In fact, girlfriend and I were watching Goon earlier today, and as bloody as that movie is and nonsensical, there is a bit of truth to it, and the respect factor and the skill that it takes to grab a jersey and knock somebody out. Is there 1 or 2 X's in Rednecks? I forget. 1 X, only 1 X. Okay, thanks. Face-off won by Reno. Peterson gets it off the boards. For Ryan Dreisen did make it. He was a little late. Got caught in some traffic, I guess. Yes, Salty. Jim Dunnigan is an attractive man. You see that, Jim? They're talking about you too, bud. Jim Dunnigan, our camera operator and sound engineer, the wizard behind the curtain. Hutchison can't get around the defense of Taylor Harris. It's poked free. Reno still has it in the Stampede end. It's sent around for Hutchison. Below the goal line. Whips it around for Tyrell. His shot is denied and sent the length of the ice. Oh, Hunter Sign and Tyrell in a foot race. Hunter Sign will win the puck battle, but he turned it over up the boards to no one in particular. With it now is Barba. Barba for Jones. Jones left side is shot. Big rebound. Juicy rebound in front. No Ice Raiders there, though. Intercepted by Witten. Witten for Jones. Jones leaves it for Viniski. Viniski walks it to the middle. Toe drag move. All kinds of time and space. A save made. And it goes behind the net. Whipped around in front. And it comes back up to the right point and out of the zone. Hunter Sign, cross ice. Nice toe drag move. A chance and a shot goes over to the glass. Into the glass. It was Dennis Mastery with the try. Probably only the second or third quality scoring opportunity for the Stampede. No icing here as the puck lays flat. And NorCal will get it out. Played past the Stampede stick. Fagergren's pass hit a skate. It lands right on the feet of Nash. Nash for Witten. Sauce pass for Bauman. Bauman redirects, scores! Chris Witten in front on the assist by Jackson Bauman. Also give that third assist to Weston Nash. Chris Witten, Jackson Bauman, and Weston Nash. Another Lansinger Real Estate goal. This one at 6:15. 3 goals in the third for the Ice Raiders. Almost a breakaway for the Stampede. Sorry, dude. Here's a chance in front for the Stampede. They score. So much for the shutout, but it's still a big uphill battle for the Stampede as a broken play in front caught Sorensen. And the Stampede on the board. Aqua with Barbie Girl. Barbie Girl scoring a goal. No, I'm kidding. Theo Habucha is not a Barbie Girl. Don't cancel me. Matt Morisic or Moricic, I forgot to ask if it's like Lucic, gets an assist along with number 9, Nathaniel Drenkon. Sobieski tracks down the loose puck in his own zone. They'll reverse it for his D partner Peterson. Peterson gets pushed forward. And Sobieski has the puck now. John Sobieski skates through the middle. Gets the puck back. Leaves it for Morgan Ellis, I beg your pardon. That was Roger Hutchison, 84. With the chance down low. Stampede again with it, trying to toe drag around. The Raiders defense can't do it. Funny bounce. Fortunate one. Here's Jones. Jones makes the move, but couldn't get the puck through. Now goes off a skate in the right wing corner. Puck in the right corner still. With it is Tyrell. Tyrell collides with Sign. And that separates the puck. Stampede the other way. A shot sticked away by Sorensen. Reno will flip it up out of their zone. Under 4 minutes to go, second period. Still a standing room only crowd here in Reno. Mostly because many of them are bidding on these Renegades jerseys and nobody wants to leave and miss their chance at one of these awesome relics. Tyrell with it. Tyrell ahead for Viniski. Viniski dances right around the man who fell. His shot goes off a stick and into the netting. Nice play by Jesse there, recognizing the D-man fell and went right to the net with it. I also did not see that puck go out of play. I also didn't see the motion or the official doing on that. That's why it's right here in between me and, I got to cheat, Joey Erickson. Wait, yeah, Erickson, did I say it? Yeah. Okay, I can't read my own writing all of a sudden. Oh, big collision in the left corner again. Tyler Harris, the recipient of the big body, and this one again goes out of play. There's also an art form to getting it over the glass. Nice little lob. We're running out of pucks. We're down to the Ice Raiders pucks, not the Renegades pucks. That's okay. A puck's a puck, right? Just over 3 to go, second period. Weston Nash with the puck at the right point. His pass was intercepted. And good defense by Sobieski to take the puck right back. Sobieski drop pass left circle. And the shot rolled off the stick of Dreisen. Comes back to Nash. He winds, he shoots. And this one goes wide left off the boards. Dreisen from the blue line sends it around. Ice Raiders can't hold the zone. Peterson will have to go get it. With 2.5 to go. Pass misses Giron. Broman gets it ahead to Matt Marisic. I got to figure out how to say his name. We'll find out. Could be Polish with lots of C's and Ch's and X. Here's a chance for Giron. All alone, looking for the trick. He scores! A little chip shot over the blocker. And a cowboy hat lands on the ice from the Reno bench. Fans trying to throw it through. The referee almost 20-25-19. It's a dozen goals for the Ice Raiders, a hat trick for Jeff Giron. Assists to Drake DeBerry and Andrew Peterson. Here comes Fagergren through the zone with speed. Turns the corner, he shoots, and a kick save by Gutierrez. Thrown in the middle again. Hutchison didn't have a shot. He had to corral the pass from the left point. A shot save made. DeBerry takes it back for Reno. Peterson holds the blue line, makes a dance, gets it down low. After it is Fagergren. Fagergren nearly stole the puck. NorCal comes away with it with a UCLA sticker on his hat from Theo Habucha. Hat, helmet, yes, call them both. Morgan Ellis with the puck now. He gets slashed a couple of times. No call there. Stick on stick crime, none worse for wear. With 1:10 to go in the second period. And the Ice Raiders leading 12-0. 12-1, I beg your pardon. Puck loose in the neutral zone, picked up by Dreisen. His shot saved by Gutierrez. Ice Raiders have it on the right side. Get it into the corner. And it comes back up towards the left point, but out of the zone through the middle. Weston Nash ahead for Morgan Ellis. Ellis right side, right corner, sends it in front. It got blocked and stays behind the net. 20 seconds to go in the period, and Nash will rim it around. Yes, sir, thank you. If there's any left. We get some pushing and shoving in the corner. Nope, they're just going to hold the puck. At the end of 40 minutes of play, the Ice Raiders with a commanding 12-1 lead. Ramsey Anderson and Matt Broman hugging it out. With big smiles right in front of us. So no bad blood between these two squads. It's been kind of a hard-hitting game. But it's been all Ice Raiders on offense. Stampede with 9 shots in that second period for a 2-period total of 15. Ice Raiders with 18 shots for a 2-period total of 32. Ice Raiders were also still dominating the faceoff circle, winning 27 of the game's 39 draws thus far. Well, don't go too far, folks. head to the fridge, grab another beer or snack. Still got 20 more minutes of Renegades hockey coming your way right here on YouTube. And now here's Chris Payne with some important messages.
Fans, don't forget when hunger strikes during the third period, head down to the Roundabout Grill concessions here inside of Reno Ice. Enjoy delicious burritos, nachos, and much more. Wash it all down with a tasty beverage brought to you by Maury Distributing and Brewers Cabinet. Also make sure to try Ice Raiders Power Play AZ Session IPA. Please drink responsibly and know when to say when. Nevada Retina Associates was founded in 1994. They commonly treat conditions related to retinal vascular conditions, diabetes, genetic conditions, and trauma. Their physicians routinely perform in-office procedures at their Reno and Carson City locations and surgical procedures in the operating room of local hospitals. The mission of the Nevada Retina Associates and staff is to provide state-of-the-art treatment, unequaled service, and compassionate, outstanding care for you, their patients. For more information, visit them online at nevadaretina.com. Peterson Wealth Management will help you manage and invest your money. Since 1987, Peterson Wealth Management has helped people answer all questions about money, management, tax planning, and retirement. Schedule your free consultation at petersonwm.com. BJ's Nevada Barbecue. 80 East Victorian Avenue in Sparks has been family owned and operated for 36 years. When you crave award-winning ribs, brisket, smoked chicken, and pulled pork, all kissed with award-winning barbecue sauces, head to BJ's Nevada Barbecue Tuesday through Saturday. Check out their Tri-Tip Tuesday menu, beef ribs on Wednesdays, their Throwback Thursday menu, a fish fry on Fridays, and Saturday is their signature seafood boil. For catering information and more, visit them online at bjsbbq.com. And don't forget to join us tomorrow at BJ's Nevada Barbecue starting at noon on the patio, as your Reno Ice Raiders will be on site. Stop by, get a photograph, grab an autograph, and get some delicious barbecue in your bodies. Maxwell's Barbershop provides expert haircuts, precise beard trims, close, straight razor shaves, all at fair prices. Maxwell's Barbershop is open by appointment only, Tuesday through Saturday. No frills, no BS, just good old school barbering. Maxwell's Barbershop on 2nd Street near Wells in downtown Reno and online at maxwellsreno.com. Whether presenting a seller's property for the highest value or a buyer's purchase offer in the most attractive way, a realtor's purpose is to represent you, their clients, in the best manner possible. Licensed in Nevada and California and backed by the #1 real estate brand in the world, the Lansinger Realty Group applies their combined skills, resources, knowledge, market presence, and contacts to serve you, their clients. Trust the Lansinger Realty Group and CB Select Real Estate to be on your team, always. LeBlue Painting has been servicing your residential and commercial painting needs for over 30 years in the Vacaville area. Calling all thinkers, drinkers, and trivia fans. Check out 1864 Tavern on California Avenue in Midtown for Tavern Trivia, Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Test your trivia and music knowledge while sipping some of Reno's finest handcrafted cocktails. That's Tavern Trivia with Ice Raiders play-by-play broadcaster Philip Goodman this Wednesday and every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. at 1864 Tavern in Midtown. Midtown Diamonds is Reno's source for custom-made jewelry and jewelry repair. Located at the corner of Center and Cheney Streets in the heart of Midtown, they're also the area's exclusive master jeweler of the Independent Jewelers Organization. Let Midtown Diamonds help you find or create the perfect wedding band, engagement ring, necklace, earrings, or bracelet. For more information, check them out online at midtowndiamonds.com. The Ice Raiders extend a huge thank you to Reno Emergency Physicians for donating their time and services as the official medical sponsor of your Reno Ice Raiders. Reno Emergency Physicians, always there when you need them. Fans, if you haven't been to the Brewers Cabinet at 475 South Arlington, you're missing out on delicious craft beer, incredible food from their menu, and a patio that is inviting for many guests. Check out thebrewerscabinet.com for their menu and seasonal beers. Also, thanks to the Brewers Cabinet for sponsoring tonight's game-worn player jerseys. Since 1954, Maury Distributing has been providing all of your favorite Anheuser-Busch products to restaurants and stores throughout northern Nevada. Now, with 3 generations of Maury's at the helm, Maury Distributing also delivers local craft beers from the Brewers Cabinet. Head to the concession stand here inside of Reno Ice for Maury's products, or to find where else they distribute, visit them online at maurydistributing.com. Fans, check out the Bar Down Pro Shop here inside of the rink for the latest and greatest Ice Raiders merchandise and apparel. Also, check out the table in the lobby for said apparel as well. If you would like to own your own custom Ice Raiders jersey, go to the store at iceraiders.com to create yours today. Be sure to follow your Reno Ice Raiders on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Reno Ice Raiders, and follow us on YouTube. Once again, fans, as a courtesy reminder, don't forget to join us tomorrow at BJ's Nevada Barbecue, 80 East Victorian Avenue in Sparks from noon to 2 p.m. Meet your favorite Ice Raiders players while enjoying delicious barbecue. Grab a photograph and an autograph while you're there. That's tomorrow at BJ's Nevada Barbecue.
Joining me now before the start of the third period, Jeff Geron with the hat trick, nifty chip shot, and Jesse Vaniski, nifty chip shot for that hat trick goal. How do you guys stay focused being up this much with 20 minutes to go?
You know, we got a big weekend coming up next weekend. We got a really solid team coming. We can't let up. We got to work on the small things and just keep our heads in the game, try to stay motivated that way.
Are the Reno Renegades tonight just that good of a team, or are the Stampede a bit of a pushover, or is it both?
You know, I think we're that good of a team. They got some good players out there, but we're just coming out hot tonight. The boys are buzzing.
All right, finish the last 20 minutes strong. Go get them, Jeff.
Thanks.
Jeff Geron, our third period guest. It's the third period, brought to you by the Brewers Cabinet. Chris Payne and I enjoying a Brewers Cabinet Power Play IPA, and they're back in stock. Oh, and here's Simon LeBleu. Simon LeBleu, owner, do you want an impromptu interview or no? He's got some important info to pass along to Chris Payne, so we'll get to Simon in just a moment. With a 12-1 lead, I'm going to throw the owner and my boss under the bus a little bit. Let's see what happens here. So with me now is Simon LeBleu, and Jim, go ahead and keep the action on the game while I'm asking Simon about what it took and whose idea was it to get these Reno Renegades jerseys on the backs of the Ice Raiders.
So Andrew, our captain, had nothing but the most positive experience going to Reno Renegade games as a child, and when we originally formed the Raiders, we wanted to do a tribute game. And so it was just, no-brainer. Like Captain Petey wanted to do a game, so we did one.
Tony Tyrell goes to the box for interference for 2 minutes. The Ice Raiders so far 1 for 1 on the Peterson Wealth Management penalty kill. So with a defunct team, I got to ask some nuts and bolts questions. Getting the Reno Renegades logo, was there any difficulty in using it? Are there branding rights?
No, it wasn't no difficult getting them. We gone through the regular rigmarole to go ahead and get consent on the uniforms and the color scheme and the logos. So we were good on that front.
Shot from the right side is saved by Joe Sorensen, son of general manager of Reno Ice, Cam Sorensen, making his Ice Raiders debut. Last question for Simon, then we're both going to get back to watching this game. What has the feedback been and the response from the fans been after we just finished that auction for these jerseys?
So Captain PD's uniform went for just under just under $500. So, I think the feedback's been extremely strong. I think the community, appreciates the importance of the Renegades originally bringing the game of hockey to the, biggest little city in the world, and now we're just doing our part to continue that process and pick up where they left off.
And we're doing a fabulous job of it. Here's Ellis, shorthanded breakaway. Ellis, save made by Gutierrez. Thank you, Simon LeBleu, for your time. Thank you for bringing the Reno Ice Raiders to Reno. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be doing these games for you. Morgan Ellis denied on the shorthanded breakaway. Tony Tyrell sitting for interference. He'll be let out of the box in 7 seconds. Yeah, big weekend here in Reno with these Renegades jerseys. Tyrell with it, streaking down the left wing side. Tyrell cuts to the middle, couldn't get a shot away. It was knocked off of his stick. Oh, and one of the Stampede players fell awkwardly in front of the Zandor. That looked precarious for a moment as DeBerry flips it into the right wing corner. Now it's sent up high, out of the zone. Ramsey Anderson sees some daylight. Anderson, his wrister kicked away by Gutierrez. In front, Ice Raiders have it again, taken back behind the net, I beg your pardon. Now back up to the left point for DeBerry. Centering pass denied as well. Still fought for. Hutchison protects the puck. He gets spun off the puck. And hustling over, preventing zone entry for the Stampede. Nice play by Ramsey Anderson. Nash with it. Nash, his wrister deflects out of play. And I think it landed behind the net. Whoa, are we all right? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm staying away. My bad, folks. Sound difficulties, my fault. With it is Dreisen. Touch pass, centering pass intended for Witten, just misses. Fagergren left point. Fagergren at the left point? I don't know if that's on a rotation or if the Ice Raiders are purposely trying other players on defense. Yeah, Fagergren's the man back as the wrister goes up and over Joe Sorensen. If I called him Joel earlier, I apologize. I got a Joey on my right, a Joe in net, and a Joel, one of the board of directors here at Reno Ice. Chris Witten, right side, his shot, wide left. Puck loose in the middle. Montgomery banks it off the boards for Nick Anderson. A couple of Stampede players collide. That frees up the puck now for Nick Anderson. Nick Anderson gets through everybody, but it rolled off his stick right at the moment of truth. Anderson bodies a Stampede player in the corner. And Barba still has the puck on his stick. He breaks away from the pressure. Left side, a shot. That goes wide, and Julian Herrera can't hold his own. Herrera being harassed by Nathaniel Drankon. And they get it out of the zone, the Ice Raiders do. From the right side, a toe drag shot, scores! Barbo with the goal. Adam Barba with another Lansinger Real Estate goal. This one assisted by Geron and Julian Herrera at 14-15. Oh, and a big hit by DeBerry. Sends Sean Yep into the boards. Meanwhile, the Stampede get the puck back into Reno's end. Another big hit by Ramsey Anderson. And Ramsey Anderson with some pushing and shoving. And Rammer, now Barba comes in. We got a third man in. No, we're going to get some penalties behind the play. We do. And how are we going to call this? Barba's going to sit. So Barba gets the rough for being the third man in, technically, even though there was no fight. Reno wins the draw and sends it out of the zone. So it's the third Peterson Wealth Management penalty kill for the Ice Raiders. The Ice Raiders killed the Tyrell penalty while I was interviewing Simon LeBleu. Stampede get it into Reno's end. And a big hit leveled. Let's see who came over. Charlie Montgomery. That was the number on that train, sending the Stampede player to the ice right as he took the shot, and Sorensen making the save. Crowd is still very much into this 13-1 lead for Reno as they are bumping to some Ja Rule. DMX, I beg your pardon. Doesn't Ja Rule do like a something on that, or is that all DMX? Oh, that was before they all started collaborating, I guess. Everybody was on everything in the 90s. I think P. Diddy puffed at. No, I'll let it go. Here's a chance for the Stampede, and Sorensen makes a big save. Everybody coming together now in the crease. Morgan Ellis clears the doorstep as well. A penalty coming up on the play. And who's this on? It's on Reno as Reno touches the puck up behind the net. And it's a high stick. It's a two-man advantage for all of 20 seconds for the Stampede. And they're not going to get a chance to set up as Reno takes the puck away and clears. Morgan Ellis gets the high sticking penalty at 11:46. So in 5 seconds, Adam Barba will come out. And that was a quick 5 seconds. Shot from the left side, actually looking for a backdoor pass. That was wide. Cray Lewis with the puck now. His cross-ice pass got tangled in the feet, intended for Austin Marshall. Hutchison pins Stampede player in the corner, forcing the issue. Hunter Sign will send it over everybody's head cross corner, rimmed around, but it goes right to one of the Stampede. As there's more pushing and shoving behind the net. A slap shot from the right point deflects off a body, and Weston Nash cherry picking, but the puck wasn't out of the zone. This one is blockered into the netting. A good save by Sorensen. Who was that anyway? I didn't recognize that. In Trance. Okay. You were born in '96, Morgan. Oh my Lord, we're so old. Oh, to be young again. I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him. The music of his generation sucks. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I just did. Clock. Why is the clock not moving? Why is the clock not moving? We just gave them extra power play time. Joey, gotta be on it. Here comes the Stampede the other way. Oh, that was a long sequence of runtime there. Nobody said anything. And now we get, what do we get? Oh, there's a scrum down low. Oh, lots of pushing and shoving. That's Roger Hutchison doing a dance. A little blockered out here. Let's see what we get. It was in the corner beyond our peripheral here. I don't know if these are going to be fightings. Let's see. Weston Nash shoving some of the Stockton players out of the way. Let's see what we get here. 84, 2 minutes for high stick. And so he gets 2 double minors on number 84 for the high stick and the rough. So it's getting a little chippy in here. Getting a little crowded over here, too. So a 2-man advantage for 36 seconds. And then the Ice Raiders have to kill a double minor against Hutchison, as the Stampede's first shot went wide. A second shot looking for a redirect also goes wide. 25 seconds to go on the 2-man. Cross ice pass right side. This one hits something and is launched all the way down. Third period brought to you by Maury Distributing. From craft to comfort, Maury Distributing has all the beers you like. Check them out at MauryDistributing.com. Nobody was paying it. Yeah, so they're gonna. I thought, wait a second. Let's see, they iced it, and I got a little confused here. Yeah, no, there was a Bauer play. That's confusing as all heck. Oh well, whatever. In a 13-1 game, I don't know how vital the puck drop location was, but maybe they blew it down inadvertently. I don't know. I was kind of looking back all around and looking at all of our bodies in front and score sheet action. So much going on. Uh-oh, turnover by the Ice Raiders in their own zone. Nearly led to a chance, and now they turn it over again, but timely stick. And now we get some pushing and shoving. Hit comes up high, horse collar. Doing the dance is Julian Herrera with one of the Stampede. They wrestle. They don't really want to fight. They just want to wrestle. And Julian Herrera still tries to throw a right cross. A little bit of a right hook as they're falling on the ice. Well, there was some stick action there that Julian Herrera took exception to. Ice Raiders are going to call timeout and sort this out. Yeah, they both got 4. Oh, that's what I was confused about, sir, yeah. So they're going to, so they'll be out at 5:29 and a whistle. 5:29 and a whistle. Roger does not have a whistle. He's got 3 minutes and 8 seconds. A shame, yes. Thank you, Melissa. Jeff and Melissa running the penalty box doors. All right, Jennifer Holt, you wanted a good fight? Well, we've had some wrestling. I don't think we've had real true fisticuffs. Although Manny Tona is leaking above the lip. Woo. 9:29 to go. A 13-1 lead for the Reno Renegades tonight. And here comes Keegan Jones, one-on-one. Jones makes a couple of stick moves, shoots, and a save made by Gutierrez. Wow, inside out, and gets the forehand shot away. Nice moves by Keegan Jones, who has 1 assist tonight, but no goals yet. 4-on-4 skating for 1:23. Ice Raiders win the draw. Ice Raiders, Renegades, all the same. As DeBerry has it in his feet behind the net. Sends it around the boards. Now into the middle for Ramsey Anderson, looking for a backdoor pass, but the pass got denied. Here's Broman coming up the right side. Broman gets around the hip check. His shot scores. Ramsey Anderson missed the hip check. Broman got it past Sorensen, and it's 13-2. Offsides quite quickly off the draw. 13-2 with under 9 minutes to go. They'll drop the puck again at center ice, and it's won back by the NorCal Stampede. This puck deflects in right on Sorensen. He'll steer it into the corner where Reno will pick it up. Gosh, what are we going to call the Maury distributing assist of the night? There were 26-35 assists to choose from. How about the one that sprung Ramsey Anderson on the breakaway shorthanded? Oh, he tried to go between the legs. Ryan Dreisen getting fancy. Tried to pull it between the legs and then shoot from behind. Gutierrez makes the save. We'll give the Lone Wolf Chop Rod's save of the night to Sorensen's stop on the 2-on-1. That was way back in the first period. Troy Abramson with it now. Abramson ridden into the right wing corner. He gets lit up into the boards behind the net. Reno breaks it out. Ryan Dreisen, left side. Dreisen can't get around the D. He'll curl away from the pressure. Now floated up the wall to Drake DeBerry. DeBerry right circle. A shot hits the glass. Stampede get it out of their zone. Hunter Sign back into the middle. Stampede players collide, and that's the story of the night right there. Stampede having a hard time getting things going. Being chased now by Tyrell. Tyrell in on the forecheck. Tyrell dangles his way to the middle to DeBerry, whose one-timer goes wide. Morgan Ellis gets stood up. And Ellis looks a little shaken up on that hit. He might have taken that up high in the nose. And he makes his way to the bench. He did that little wipe of the nose looking for blood check. Oh, by the way, it's been a power play for the Stampede. as Roger Hutchison still has a couple seconds to go on his double minor. A slap shot got blocked and goes into the corner. And we get more pushing and shoving. A penalty coming. Can't see who's going at it. It's all along the boards. It was Tyrell and I think Justin Poirier, whose number we haven't said all night. It'll be a penalty against actually the Stampede as they touch up. Sorensen had come out of his net. We get a cross check. And that negates the Hutchinson penalty. Right off the draw, wrist shot got blocked. Roman can't clear, comes back to the right point for Witten. Hutchinson out of the box. It's a Brewers cabinet power play for the Ice Raiders. Sobieski down low, back to Jones up high. Jones right side for Witten. Witten's cross ice pass looking backdoor for Peterson. Peterson on the goal line. So with a 13-2 lead, yeah, mix it up. Put your D down low, spread out some of the scoring points possibly. Give some other guys some different looks at different positions, see how well they handle themselves. Sobieski on the forecheck, down low, now up high for Jones. Jones back to Witten, left side. Witten, Jones. Jones walks the line, drops it right side for Peterson, right circle. His wrister got blocked, goes behind the net, slapped around the boards and past Keegan Jones out of the zone. 5.5 to go, third period, 1 minute to go on the Brewers cabinet power play for the Renegades. By the way, this particular Brewers cabinet beer is it's a little lighter, it's a little crisper. It's not as heavy and dense like the white beers we had a couple of weeks ago. Gotta love those craft brews. Ice Raiders still working the puck around on the power play. Viniski on the point now. Now they try to jam it in front, and Gutierrez will hang on for a whistle. .455 to go, third period. It has been all Ice Raiders from the get-go. I want to go to bed tonight, otherwise I would give you the scoring recap. But the important thing to know is that the Ice Raiders buried 5 goals in the first 6.5 minutes of play, including 4 in a 50-second span. Ice Raiders work it in front, and now they have a chance again, and a glove save by Gutierrez. Best of the night for Gonzalo as he denies the power play goal. A stretch pass ahead splits 2 Stampede players. They'll beat out the icing as well as the penalty was expiring. They walk it out in front and couldn't get the backhander tucked in. Now here comes Mr. Hat Trick tonight, Jeff Duran. Nice backhand sauce toss to Barba. Barba gets around one man, but lost the puck in the process. Ramsey Anderson holds the zone and looks behind, doesn't go for a change, stays in the play. In the middle was Ryan Dreisen, couldn't get a shot away. The puck evaded him. Sent right side now for Drenkon. His shot is gloved by Sorensen and no rebound. Well, the shots that Sorensen has faced, he's stopped them for the most part. No ugly rebounds. He's looked solid in net. .345 remaining. Thanks to everyone who came to the rink tonight and bid on these amazing jerseys. This could, nearly a 2-on-1. Nick Anderson with it. Nick sends it in front for Herrera, and it's underneath Gutierrez for a whistle. Players jockeying for position, and Gutierrez got a glove on it. Ice Raiders have it from their own blue line. Ahead for Dreisen. Dreisen gets around the stick check of a couple of Stampede players, but loses the puck. Held in. A blast from the blue line by Ramsey is held onto by Gutierrez. Yeah, really curious how this game would have gone had the Stampede just called a timeout after that second, third, fourth goal and stopped the momentum, but nothing doing. Three minutes to go. Held in left point. All alone in front is Morgan Ellis. He shoots and it went off a Stampede skate. Ice Raiders hold the zone. Weston Nash. Nice move to get the puck away from everybody. Left side for Keegan Jones, who scores! Keegan Jones on the assist by Weston Nash. It's 14-2. Keegan Jones now with 2 points tonight. Weston Nash with 4 assists. Jeff Giron, the leading scorer tonight. Actually, wait a second. Ramsey has 2 goals, and Jeff Giron has 3. Viniski also has 2 goals. Julian Herrera with 1 goal. Charlie Montgomery with 1 goal. Nick Anderson with 1 goal. That sounds about right. Actually, wait, 1, 2. Yeah, Sobieski's got a couple of assists. Yeah, how do you pick your 3 stars when everybody's been contributing? Shot from the left side beats Sorensen, and it's 14-3. Sean Yep with the blast from the left circle, and that one beat Sorensen up high. Sorensen shaking his head a little bit like, how did that one get by? It was a bomb and it went upstairs. Are we going to get a penalty on this play? No, Sorensen made the save. I thought I saw a trip in the slot. Player's legs just got tangled up. Mentos, the fresh maker. Futos, you're right, I beg your pardon. I knew it was wrong as soon as I said Mentos. Players converge on Nick Anderson, preventing him from getting a pass or a shot away. Then Anderson nearly made a toe drag move, stole the puck away, comes across to Fagergren, who scores. Fagergren, the one-timer from Anderson, and it's 15-3. Give an assist also to Ryan Dreisen, getting the puck ahead for Nick Anderson, who really worked his way through the Stampede zone and found Fagergren, the right-handed shot on the left circle. Pounded that one-timer home. Well, JJ, your final score prediction was pretty close. It's 15-3. You picked 17-2. I would not have expected the over-under to be more than 16. And these same two teams get to do it again tomorrow. And who was that? That was Tony Tyrell laying the body on Matt Marachik. Peterson with it. Peterson for Dreisen. Dreisen left circle, a shot. Actually, it was more like a high slot. Rising slapper hits Gutierrez and sticks to him. What is all that yelling about? Let's see, the LeBlue painting hit job of the night. The paint job, I believe it was Tyrell that plastered Tyler Harris in the corner. That was way back in the first period. The Maury distributing goal of the night. Let's give that to Ramsey Anderson, shorthanded, his brother, so to speak, Nick, as Tyrell and Hunter saying you want to dance, and here comes Broman in there. Are they going to go? No, Broman wraps him up and says save it for tomorrow. Captain Peterson also, that's a mismatch, Peterson and Broman. The Maury distributing, yeah, we already said Ramsey to Nick, and the chop rod save, Sorensen with that 2-on-1 early in the game, keeping it scoreless. Chris Payne, do you drive a motorcycle? Do you go hiking? I do not. Yeah, okay. You're not. That's okay. We'll leave it right there. Well, because don't ask where that one came from. Inside joke. Weston Nash with 30 seconds to go. His wrister is kicked away by Gutierrez. Chris, I asked because you've got these really great jackets and the whole motorcycle thing with jackets. I was just curious. I can barely ride a bicycle, let alone one that goes 65 miles an hour or faster. Whipped around in front and blocked by Broman, launched all the way down, and if Sorensen will play it to let the clock run out. And that'll do it. Huge win for the Reno Renegades tonight. Here's Chris Payne with your announcement of the 3 stars.
Final score of tonight's game, NorCal Stampede, 3 goals. Your Reno Renegades, 15 goals. Tonight's game was played in front of a sold-out house of 650 plus. Make sure to follow Reno Ice Raiders on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Reno Ice Raiders, and follow us on YouTube. Also join the Ice Raiders fan club at RenoIceRaiders.com for updates about ticket sales for future games. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, time now for the 3 stars of the game presented by Midtown Diamonds. The number 3 star of the game from your Reno Renegades. Give it up for number 23 tonight, Ramsey Anderson. The number 2 star of the game from your Reno Renegades. Make some noise for number 72, Jesse Kolarski. And fans, time now to get up on your feet and make some noise for the number 1 star of the game with a hat trick tonight, wearing number 20. Make some noise for Jeff Girard! And now fans,
Wow, Jeff, big win for the Reno Renegades tonight. How fun was it playing in these retro jerseys?
Oh, it felt great with these jerseys. We look good out there.
You guys look better than good. You guys look great. It wasn't just the Stockton, the NorCal Stampede. Everything seemed to be clicking for you guys tonight. Power play shorthanded. Talk about how this team has really come together since you played the Stockton Stampede way back in August.
Everyone's kind of gelling a little bit more. We got great team chemistry on and off the ice. Everyone's hanging out. So, I think that attributes a lot to our success on the ice as well.
Oh, team photo. Go get in there, Jeff. Great job tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Fans, more great hockey action here tomorrow night. Game is at 8 p.m. Here's Chris Payne again. Woo. Didn't realize they were doing the team photo thing right now. They're all like, boys, make it quick. Final shots on goal in the third period for the Stampede, 10. And for the Renegades, 15. Ice Raiders dominated the faceoff circle, winning 42 of 65 faceoffs. And they just dominated all night long with an 8-goal first, a 4-goal second, and a, 3 goals in the third period. Want to thank all of our fine sponsors, which Chris Payne told you about earlier. Big thanks to our camera operator and technical director, Jim Dunnigan, our PA announcer, Chris Payne, our statistician is Shoshana Granite, and our timekeeper tonight was Joey Erickson. And an even bigger thanks to all of you who logged on to watch and commented on the live stream. Until tomorrow night, 8 p.m., I'm Philip Goodman signing off. Have a good night, folks. See you tomorrow.